And next up is a very funny lady, Suki Smith.
Hi, I'm Suki. Hi. And I have a whack job for a family. I was thinking that you guys have a whack job for a family too. It'd be fun to go around the room and talk about how whacked our families are. So who'd like to start? Okay, me. There are some families that are like factories for misery. You know, they're like little 4 to 6 people personal cults. And you're thinking, my family wasn't a cult. Tom Cruise doesn't think he's in a cult either. But ask yourself this, who was the first person to ever serve you Kool-Aid? Anybody have a sister? Yeah. Yep. Luckily, I love my sister. It's easy when she's not doing as well as you. If you have a sister, you know that I love Tina really means she doesn't make as much money. Her husband's ugly and her dog's cross-eyed. No, and then you get together and it is like a button-pushing, backstabbing festival. It's like, hey, you're still fat. Yep, I'm still eating. You still drinking? Pass the peas. Oh, and here's another level of family hell. Step-parents. Man, step-parents, they're like the substitute teachers of parenting. All right then. Mom won't be in today. I'm Mrs. McMomster. Let's write that name on the board. Mrs. McMomster. I'll be your mom today and for the rest of your little miserable life. Who wants to get new mommy the martini? You'd think if families were that brutal, we'd never go home to visit, but we do because we have this fantasy that every year we go back. It's going to be like Father Knows Best, you know? Dad's going to be in a cardigan, Mom's going to be making chocolate chip cookies, and then you get home and whoa, your sister's passed out drunk, the dog's humping the parrot, and your brother's smoking crack. I have this theory. You know why we go back every year to visit? To remember why we left in the first place. And if we don't, I'm thinking, if it's kind of bad for us to travel, I'm thinking the airlines are accomplices. And, thank you. I'm so glad you think that. And I'm thinking Homeland Security should actually do something. Like keep us from going home. Attention all passengers. We need to remind you to please put all of your emotional baggage, check all of your emotional baggage, and your father issues need to fit in the little plastic baggie. Please remember to fill out your releases and date them. The airlines is not responsible for any trauma. Your father is still a greedy, manipulative bastard, and your mother will never accept anyone you date. I have no idea where I am. Oh, award season, oh my God. Award season, man. You know, everybody says the same thing. It's like, I'd really like to thank my loving mom and my loving dad for accepting everything I've ever done. When I dropped out of med school 2 weeks before graduation to pursue acting, you didn't mind that I left you $300,000 in debt. I want to hear the truth, because that's like a really good acting job. I want to hear the truth. I'd like to thank my dad, a lousy pedophile. Yep. If it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have had to move out when I was 16 and become a prostitute. Which, by the way, I'll be in this business immensely. So thanks, Dad. Well, thank you, Academy, and thanks to the coyotes who raised me. Love you, Cheyenne!